Douglas Haig, 1st Earl Haig, 1861 to 1928, was a senior British Army officer, structured to cover his early life, military service role in World War I, post-war contributions, and legacy. Born June 19, 1861, in Edinburgh, Scotland. To a wealthy whiskey-distilling family, educational tended Clifton College and Bristol studied. At Brasenose College, Oxford, 1882-1883, where he was involved in sports polo but did not take a degree. As he pursued a military career, and at the Royal Military College, Sandhurst, in 1884, graduating first in his class and winning the Anson Memorial Sword for Excellence. Military career, 1885, commissioned as a lieutenant in the 7th Hussars, a cavalry regiment. Service in India, 1886 to 1893, served in India, gaining experience in colonial military operations. Promoted to captain in 1891, developed a reputation for discipline, organization, and an interest in military reform, particularly in cavalry tactics. Second Boer War, 1899 to 1902, served as a staff officer and saw action in South Africa. Deputy Assistant Adjutant General and later Chief of Staff to General John French, gained experience in mobile warfare and logistics, earning further recognition and promotion to Brevet Lieutenant Colonel, staff roles and reforms, 1903 to 1914. Returned to India as Inspector General of Cavalry. Appointed Director of Military Training at the War Office 1906-1909, contributing to Army reforms under Secretary of State for War Richard Haldane, authored the influential Cavalry Training Manual 1907, advocating for combined arms tactics. Promoted to Major General 1904 and Lieutenant General 1910, served as Chief of the General Staff in India. 1909 to 1912, also known as the Great War, was a global conflict primarily centered in Europe. Triggered by the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, and Russia, these alliances created a web of mutual defense obligations, escalating local conflicts into a global war. Competition for colonies in Africa, Asia, and the Middle East heightened tensions, particularly between Britain, France, and Germany. Militarism, arms races, especially between Britain and Germany naval race, glorification of military power and readiness for war were widespread. Nationalism, intense national pride, particularly in Germany and France, fueled rivalries in the Balkans. Slavic nationalism threatened Austria-Hungary's multi-ethnic empire, with Serbia seeking to unite South Slavs. Immediate trigger: June 28, 1914, assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, by Gavrilo Princip, a Bosnian Serb nationalist, in Sarajevo. Austria-Hungary issued an ultimatum to Serbia, backed by Germany. Russia supported Serbia, escalating the crisis. July crisis, July 1914, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. July 28, 1914, alliances activated. Russia mobilized against Austria-Hungary and Germany. Germany declared war on Russia August 1st, and France August 3rd. Britain declared war on Germany August 4th, after Germany invaded neutral Belgium. Major participants: Allied powers, France, United Kingdom, Russia until 1917, United States from 1917, Italy from 1915, Japan, Serbia, Belgium, Romania from 1916, Greece, and others. Major theaters of war: World War I was fought across multiple fronts, with the Western and Eastern fronts being the most significant. Western Front, France and Belgium, characterized by trench warfare with static. 1914, Allied forces halted Germany's Schlieffen Plan, preventing a quick victory. Battle of Ypres, 1914, 1915, 1917, series of battles to control Flanders. The third battle, Passchendaele, 1917, was notorious for muddy conditions and high casualties. Battle of Verdun, 1916, German attempt to bleed France white, resulted in approximately 700,000 total casualties. Battle of the Somme, 1916, British-led offensive, over 1 million casualties. Led by Paul von Hindenburg and Erich Ludendorff-Fruhsiev, offensive 1916, Russia's most successful campaign, weakening Austria-Hungary but exhausting Russian resources. Russian collapse, 1917, Bolshevik Revolution, led to Russia's withdrawal via the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk, March 1918. Middle Eastern Front, Ottoman Empire fought allies in Mesopotamia, Palestine, and Gallipoli. Gallipoli Campaign, 1915–1916. Allied attempt to seize the Dardanelles failed, with heavy losses led by Winston Churchill's planning Arab Revolt, 1916–1918, supported by Britain weakened Ottoman control. Italian Front, Italy versus Austria-Hungary. Battle of Caporetto, 1917, was a major Austro-German victory, but Italy recovered by 1918. African and Asian campaigns, fighting in German colonies and Pacific territories. Naval warfare, Britain's blockade of Germany caused economic strain. Germany's unrestricted submarine warfare 1917 targeted Allied shipping, prompting U.S. and Trident. Forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more military, Navy, and geopolitical updates.